Hi, how are you? And welcome back. We're going to do the tarot reading for the new moon in Taurus on the 4th of May. Should be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm already starting to feel the energies because I'm feeling like I've got movement, I've got momentum, I've got some focus. And that's really, really good. So I'm going to be using my old favorite, the Illuminati, that was given to me by a wonderful, wonderful friend. And when friends help you do things, oops, cards are flying out, and I've had a lot of help from a lot of friends lately in terms of my new business and my new direction. And when I was thinking I didn't know what to do, they all came piling out, so that was good. Okay, I'm just going to have a look at the cards. They're flying out. Okay, all right, I'll talk about those then. So what happens if you hear me talking to myself? I'm not talking to myself, I'm just listening to the guides giving me messages about how many cards, how to draw the cards, what to do with the cards, and these have flown out. So let's have a look at them. The first card is the Three of Swords, which talks about heartbreak and disappointment. And I'm going to say, if you're like me, in the last couple of months, I've seen things that I thought were going to be, for me, things that I thought were going to be my path. I've seen them come really close, that I could almost grasp them and then disappear. And also this could very well also be about fear. And one of the big fears that we have, remember Pluto in retrograde, is we do have the fear of rejection and the fear of not being valued. So for some of us, this could be where we are right now or where we've been coming from. Followed by that is we've got the Strength card. And basically this is telling us if we are clear in ourselves about what we're doing. So what this is saying to us, if we're clear in ourselves about what we're doing, we will have strength. And lovely, we're going to have purpose, clear sense of purpose coming in with this new moon. So we will feel like we know what to do. And it's saying have strength. The nice thing about this card, if there is a nice thing, is often it's a call to action card or call to change card because of the pain. Pain is a great motivator for a lot of us to change a situation or get out of a situation. So use it as a motivator. Don't use it as a space to stay in. This is not the space to stay in. Don't stay in the emotional state of being hurt. Stay in the emotional state of I've been hurt and now it's time to move on. And this is the Strength card telling you that you can do it. And with the new moon coming up and harmonizing the planets of Pluto and Jupiter, I think that makes a lot of sense. The other thing about it is it's also harmonizing with the North Node. The North Node is about our karmic pathway and lessons. So sometimes we need to be hurt to learn the lesson. Coming up after that is we've got the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is moving up to the Tower. And what the Ten of Wands is about someone who has taken on too much. And you have chosen to take on each one of those wands. And often with the wands, it's things that's happening around you. It's not something that's happening within. So the question here is, are you carrying and being responsible or feeling responsible for someone else's fear, for someone else's behavior? Because you're not. Most of the time, you are not. You might trigger that behavior, but you're still not responsible for how it went. So just have a little think about that. What burdens are you carrying that you no longer need to carry? Likewise, if you are choosing to carry those burdens, you're almost there. The end is in sight. And interestingly enough, that end is a tower. So when you get to that tower, there'll be a moment when things will change, and they should change quickly, and things that you no longer need, like these nice big heavy weights, will be gone. Okay. So let's just see what else Oh, well, that's very nice. They came flying out. Okay. Very good. Okay. Oh, nice. So, bottom of the pack, because I've just got 4 more cards, which I'll take you through in a minute. Bottom of the pack is the Ace of Pentacles. How lovely. New moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Pentacles are all about earth. It's about earthly goods. It's about how we live, how we work on this earth. And it's a time for something new. It's an opportunity for something new. And that's what the new moon in Taurus is all about. So it's right on in terms of the environment they were talking through. So let's move into the new. These 3 are talking about where we're at now, if you like, also the past. So let's move into the new. We start off with a nice little bit of optimism, which is the Princess of Wands. I'll bring it into the center so you can see it. And it's lovely. So this is talking about a new beginning. Sorry, that was my little old dog there, if you heard that sound. This is talking about a new beginning, and it's looking at how we interact with the earth. And she's got a brand new, huge wand that she's carrying. But can you see, despite the fact that it's so large, she's carrying it really lightly and with great ease. So this is talking about a new way, an easier way for us to feel like we're relating to the environment around us. Followed on by the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles talks about some plans we've had, some work we've been putting into those plans, and now it's talking about them coming up to harvest time. And that's really beautiful. So this is talking about we've been doing a lot of work. Now, most of that work at this point hasn't necessarily been physically putting things into plan. It might have been slowly doing some small steps, doing lots of research, thinking it through, chatting with people. And now this is really talking about a time we've got to start really now physically manifesting, physically acting on those ideas we've got, and now is a really good time to do it. And they will be successful. They'll give us harvest. Interestingly, we've got another ace, and I love this ace. And this ace is talking about a change in how we think, a breakthrough in our thought processes. So there's an opportunity here to really look at how we are thinking about life itself, ourselves. And I think because it's following on from the 7, I think what that's looking on is it's a new way of thinking about how we do our work, what our work means for us, and our relationship to our work. And it's a new way of thinking about that, about ideas and plans. And remember, Pentacles can also be our environment we live in. It doesn't have to be work for us. It can be hobbies that we're interested in, things that are important to us, things that we're actively in the physical realm. So it could be groups, it could be hobbies, it could be anything that we're like doing. We're going to get a new way, a new perspective on that. And that's always a nice opportunity to explore and take things forward in a different direction. It's an opportunity for growth. And what we get after that, which I really like, is the 6 of Pentacles. So this is looking at our outcome card. And this is a gift in many ways if we think about what the 6 of Pentacles is. It's balanced, it's family, it's harmony, it's a family in a doorway. They're all doing very, very different things, but they're all completely in sync and harmonized. So when we think about the 6 of Pentacles, what this is saying to us is there is an opportunity for us to really enjoy and be highly comfortable, if not in love with, our physical plane, how we're working with people, how we're enjoying the work we're doing, how we're enjoying our life, what we're doing in our life, and the aspects about how we're living it. So there's an opportunity there to move forward. So the cards speak about us coming from a time where, and let's be honest, yeah, it hasn't been easy. It's been really difficult. And we've felt that we've really had to push through to get to where we want to go. But we've had the strength to do it. And the strength card says, keep going, we're there. The other cards talk about change, harvest, and feeling satisfied and content for where we are, where things end up. And that's beautiful, because who doesn't want to be satisfied and content? It's wonderful to be happy, and it is wonderful to be happy. But sometimes it's just as nice to wake up and feel completely content. Okay, so that's it for the reading for the 4th, for the new moon. Opportunities for us to really get comfortable with how we've been living our lives and what we're doing. A nice release of some of the burdens we've been feeling, and I would say that some of those burdens quite clearly are going to be fear or going to be questions about value. When we're with people who are preoccupied with power and everything is a power struggle, often the way they increase their power is to want to take it from us and to make us feel devalued. Don't let that happen. You are personally very valuable and personally very powerful. All right. I see you again soon. Take care and enjoy.